Good day, very warm welcome to this meditation experience. Today we're going to take quite a journey together. This idea of world domination. It's a small objective, I think. I think we can do that in the next, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. I know it sounds kind of comical and perhaps even slightly crazy, but the bottom line is that whether we look individually or globally, it's clear this is an obsession of everyone. We see it happening, obviously, playing out in different scenes globally. But even if I look at my own life and I watch the thoughts in my mind from the moment I wake up, so much of it is about trying to control the world around me. And I want things to unfold a certain way. I want things to unfold in a certain time. I want people to operate a certain way. It's amazing how we go through the day feeling we are the center of the universe and I'm going to will the world to unfold the way I want it to. So, really, this is what's going on, a very interesting form of control that's very outwardly focused. And what's the impact on my inner world? I feel a lot of strain and stress and worry. My happiness becomes very fragile and temporal. It comes and goes. I'm on a roller coaster emotionally. So I'm not sure if that approach to world domination is successful, trying to control things out there. So the obvious other option is let me go inside and develop domination in there, master of my own dominion inside my own kingdom, and see if that creates the result I'm hoping for, which for all of us is just peace and happiness. So let's turn inwards to our inner domain and see if we can have world domination there, our inner world. Sitting comfortably, but in an engaged way. So if you need back support, whatever is going to help you to sit in that very royal way, purposeful way, no tension, but very alert and engaged. And perhaps taking a breath or two very gently, guiding, we won't say controlling, guiding the breath of the body. A breath in, and then that very slow release of air from the lungs, helping to melt that tension that accumulates from trying to control the outer world. And again, another breath in, and another slow release of air from the lungs, helping to slow things down and helping to create a sense of focus in this moment. I allow the breath to continue naturally on its own, which it will, and I become an observer of the breath. It's really quite a wonder. While the breath of the body continues 24/7 without any seeming control from me, most of the time, I'm not even aware, not even thinking about it. But now I observe the breath of the body. I know there are times when the breath is relaxed and easy, like now. And there's times when the breath quickens, becomes shallow, or even anxious. It's not the body's fault. It is a direct response from the state of my inner world. When I am feeling anxious, the breath of the body shifts. And when I am calm and peaceful, I can actually take a breath. The breath changes again. This remarkable relationship between the state of the self, I, the being inside, and the physical outer world, which includes this body. It's not direct control, just aware the outer world is deeply impacted by my own inner state. The world I would like to see begins in my own inner world. And that is what pulls me at this time to journey inside, to come into my own inner world, inner domain, inner realm, inner kingdom. What is the state of my world inside? Maybe at this moment, it seems very calm, peaceful, light. But is it always that way? Do I sometimes neglect my inner kingdom? I'm so consumed in directing and controlling the outer world. I take resources from my inner kingdom and direct them towards outward control. My mind racing, straining, trying to will the outer world to bow to my will. But instead, I could use my mind for mastery of the self, to create peace inside, easiness inside, comfort inside, lightness inside, an independent nation inside, so that it doesn't matter what's going on around me. I've created the experience for myself. Using the power of my own mind, such a beautiful resource to create simplicity inside. How the soul craves simplicity. If only things could be simple. I begin to let go of thoughts that are not relevant to this moment by replacing them with thoughts that do create the experience I seek. So there's no battling, just replacing. I focus on the very simple form of myself. I'm not actually this very complicated physical identity, the body. It's a wonderful machine, but extremely complicated. In profound contrast, I, the being that gives life to this body, I am very, very simple. I am just a point. The most simple form. Just a point. I am a point of living energy, peaceful energy, light energy, pure spiritual energy. That's it. So simple. I let this single point fill the entire expanse of my mind. What radiates from me, this tiny invisible spark of life, is an ocean of peace that can fill my entire inner kingdom, flooded with that simple peace, radiating from me, the point, giving myself a moment to create, deeply experience, and stabilize that experience of simple peace. Master of my inner world. Now, when I interact with the outer world, whatever is going on does not shake my inner world. Peace remaining intact. The beautiful, magical shift happens. Rather than trying to control the outer world, because I've achieved control of my inner world, world domination inside, I've established peace in my inner world. I now am free to contribute peace to the outer world, a world that seems to be out of control. I am now contributing peace and simplicity and lightness. No longer trying to take it from the outer world, but instead giving it, bestowing to the outer world. How inner control allows me to become a contributor to the outer world, a very different yet sweet form of world domination. Let me experiment today. Whenever I notice my mind wrestling with the outer world, let me come inside, restore peace in my kingdom, and become a bestower of peace to the world. Om Shanti. As always, thank you so much for joining. You really do make a difference in our world. Om Shanti.